This is probably one of the coolest mounts I've ever seen in game, bro. Look at the kid, bro. Yeet. Oh, bro. Yeet. Yaga. Oh my god, bro. This mount, we're not going to talk about how much money I spent to get this mount. All right, we're just not going to talk about it. But I needed to have this mount, bro. Bro, from Merle, the fam Merle. Come on, dude. The flames, like, bro. Look at the flames, dude. Yo, sick nasty, fam. Anyways, we have a lot to talk about in this video, fam. But first, sick drift. Ooh, hey, yo, that is the cleanest thing you guys will ever see in any Wiz video, hands down, bro. Yo guys, what is going on? It's your boy Jamestheace. Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about the new, I think it's the producer's letter that they dropped. A lot of things to break down in this video, fam. Like, we're just gonna have to dive straight in. There's a lot to talk about, especially in terms of like 2021. That's a whole year, bro. 12 months, right? 300 plus days, right? 300. Wait, am I tripping? Yeah, 300 and like 50 some days, right? Wait a minute, hold on. No, I gotta look it up. Hold on. How many days in a year, bro? How many days in a year? Yeah, 365. Okay, I said 356. Okay, well, you know, you get the point, man. God dang. Anyways, the producer's letter. So just really quick, I just want to go ahead and say that if you do want to read the producer's letter for yourself, the producer's letter of December 15th, I think they posted it. I'm recording this on the 16th, but regardless, the 15th of December producer's letter. If you want to read it, it will be the first link in the description. Definitely suggest you read it if you haven't already, because it goes over a lot of really good information and basically lays out like the blanket roadmap, like what's going, not a roadmap, because a roadmap kind of tells you like what exactly like is coming, like the updates themselves, but this is just like, hey, this is kind of what to expect. There's specifics, but we're not really going to get into it right now. So the little bits and pieces that I want to touch on right away, just to say that this is in the producer's letter, is that they're talking about rebalancing all 140 levels of the level curve. I'm not really sure what that means or if that has anything to do with PvP. And that they've started initial planning for the next world, apparently, like the bare bones blueprints of basically like the story, right? And I guess like the world name, because you obviously have to have that, right? So that is the little tidbits that I want to get out of the way. Now the big thing, they are finishing, or they plan to finish, the stat rebalance, as well as bring forth Fifth Age. So Fifth Age is confirmed to be coming in 2021, which is huge poggers, big hype. But you know, what does that all mean? How is Fifth Age going to be balanced? So they say here that the stat revamp is going to consist, or the next stat revamp update is going to consist of pierce, damage, and resist. So basically what they've been talking about is, from what Ratbeard has been saying, is they're going to add soft and hard caps. And at first I kind of had to think about it, like, because I've never really played a game that had soft and hard cap damages or stats in the game itself. And then I realized, you know, I play a game called Dark Souls, which basically as you level up, you can throw points into certain stats that will pretty much level up like a bunch of different attributes, right? And to balance the game, like to keep one person from just going to like level 999 and just having like a billion, basically like one hit damage stats, it basically soft and hard caps certain stat attributes. So basically, right, let's say, just for instance, because I would imagine they would do it different for certain levels. So let's just say like level 95, right? Since I'm already here, let's say they deem the max amount of resist soft cap is 50. I'm not able to hit 50 resist, so 46 resist, because it's under the soft cap, is going to be pretty decent. I'm going to be getting full value out of my 46 resist, right? Now if I were to hit the soft cap that would mean I have basically maxed out my resist so that I'm getting the full extent for my level like value out of my 50 resist. Now, let's say I want to set to a certain school. Let's say I keep getting a storming Q, right? And I want to put on Bizarre gear that gives like 20 resist per goddamn piece. And I have like a billion, let's just say for instance, like 99 resist, right? Let's say the hard cap for resist is 55 or 56 or 57, right? At that point, once I have hit the hard cap, right? Because going anything over the soft cap is not going to yield as much resist, because we're talking about resist, as if I were to just stay at the base of the soft cap. So if I were to go 51, 52, 53 resist, the number is going to start lessening for the amount of damage that I take less from an attack, if that makes sense. I'm scrambling my words, but you pretty much get the point, right? So if I have 80 resist to storm, like the gear that I'm running, I'm going to have to hope is giving other good stats and not just set storm resist, because at that point I'm giving up crucial damage, crucial pierce for a stat that goes over the hard cap, which in this case is set to 56 or 57. And after I go over the hard cap, I mean, I'm looking at decimal percentages worth of resist, right? So what this aims to do is, one, stop people from setting, which we have been dealing with forever. It is honestly ridiculous. If someone has 120 resist to you, basically you have to strike if you're playing at max level, or if you're under level 100 with shadow magic, at that point, like, flee, because infal is just not going to cut it at the end of the day. They're just going to spam tower shield and spam set shields, right? Because at that point they're just jading. But this honestly is needed in PvP, because some people can get a ridiculous amount of pierce and your resist just means nothing. Some people can get a ridiculous amount of damage. One of my friends mains ice, and once I told him that the resist update is going to keep him from pretty much setting to like a bunch of schools, because he uses crafted gear up here at level 90, which is really good for ice because he has 6k health and like 80 resist to most of the good schools, right? And about, I believe, like 50 some damage, which is not bad for ice at all, considering what bubble is like 35-40% and your blades are all 40% as dang well. So he was just like, well, if they nerf resist, then I'll just go glass cannon and I'll get 150 damage and 50 pierce. That in itself is simply not going to work, because the pierce and damage stats are both going to be affected by a soft and a hard cap. So let's just say, for instance, again, since we're talking about damage, I have 95 damage. In reality, I PvP with 100. Let me just go ahead and equip the mount. So 100 damage, 46 resist, 21 accuracy, right? But we're talking about damage. So let's say the hard cap for level 90 specifically is 85 damage, right? I have 100 damage. So if the soft cap is something like 70 and the hard cap is something like 85, I'm not getting that much more value from 100 damage. Honestly, I could drop some damage, right? Because 85 is the biggest bang for my buck. Anything over that is going to be decimal percentages. So if I were my friend and I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna get 150 so I can just start bombing people who have like crap resist, or since this is an anti-resist meta, that's not exactly what is happening here. You are going to be bootlegging your other stats just for damage that really doesn't matter, because it's pretty much a decimal percent's worth of actual damage at the end of the day. So honestly, I think this is a good thing. If you have a lot of pierce, you will still pierce more than everybody else. If you have a lot of damage, you will still do more damage than everybody else, and so on and so forth for the other stats. That is my best explanation of soft cap and hard cap. Honestly, I'm interested to see what they'll put as the soft cap and hard cap for certain levels, because Radbeard did say that as you level up, the soft cap and hard cap will increase, and that's just to be expected. It would be, you know, obviously a bad choice to set it the same for every level, so it will obviously change, but very interested to see how that will change via the level that you're at or the world that you're in, right? So that is getting rebalanced soon. I expect that to happen within the first like 3 or 4 months, 5 months top. That 5 months might be stretching it. Something that people don't know, for those of you that like to stay at a niche level Wizard101 has confirmed. I do put air quotes around confirmed because it hasn't exactly been said, but their verbiage was, we haven't implemented a level notification system for ranked PvP yet. They said the words yet after that sentence. So pretty much, if you think about it, they have confirmed some sort of soft level locking. Basically, it will be up to the player whether they want to verse someone in their PvP tier that is a higher level. So all of you who want to stay at level 50, that don't like fighting level 90s, that only want to verse other level 50s, all of you level 60s, 70s, 80s, etc., that don't want to opt into matches or don't want to be forced to play matches against people who are in your tier but a higher level than you, this is going to be your saving grace. However, even when equipped with all of these options, like, you really got to ask yourself, right, why you're staying a lower level in the first place. That's just what I want people to just ponder a little bit. For like, why are you staying at a lower level when you can kind of level up within your tier? I only say this because, in my opinion, level 90 PvP is going to start popping off. Everybody on Twitter is talking about doing level 90 PvP, and I know some 60s were like, nah, bro, they're gonna fix this. Well, you're right. Technically, you're right. All right, they are going to end up putting a, hey, you're about to fight someone a higher level. Do you want to play this match? And if you don't want to, you can click no. So technically, you guys were right. I did not see this coming. When I saw this tweeted, I was like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. But at the same time, I'm still taking my characters to 90. We out here, fam. 90 PvP, the closest thing you'll ever get to second age. And with the pierce damage and resist cap, soft and hard cap update on the way, fam. I mean, like 37 pierce, the hard cap is probably going to be about 25, right? So honestly, bro, I could probably make these stats even better. Let me go ahead and mount up for the supreme 100 damage, bro. Hold on. Supreme 100 damage. So honestly, these stats could get better. I could honestly drop pieces of gear that give really high pierce and go for other pieces that give crit, block, damage, maybe a little bit more resist if the hard cap is, you know, higher than 46. Honestly, it really depends. They're going to do the math on this. I'm pretty sure things are going to work out. Power pip, pip conversion, I think accuracy are going to be after this, but pierce, resist, and damage are basically the three big things right now. People setting, solar surge affecting, you know, low pip, costing cards. You know, all that stuff needs to be looked at ASAP. And I'm very happy that they said the words soon. It is happening sooner than later. You know what I mean? So 2021, that is to be expected. Also, 2021 will be focusing on improving and expanding on the content we already have in the game. So they claim they are working on lots of plans to improve Wizard101's social and community experience. Now, the big thing that I am going to harp on in this video, and this isn't confirmed, this isn't something that I heard through the grapevine. If it was, then I'd let you guys know, right? Because I do hear things that other people may not, because I'm a WizTuber, right? Not specifically from devs, but maybe passed down from devs, right? But clans and or what is it? Guilds, I guess you could say. Clans is a bit extreme, right? Because that word leads into other understandings. But guilds, they were talking on a past KI about guilds, and I know that like 2-3 years ago they were like, yeah, the G word, meaning guilds, is being thrown around and we're not too fond of it. We're just letting you guys know that it's probably never gonna happen. And now it's 2020 and they're like, yeah, the G word is being tossed around again in the studio, and honestly it's something we might go through with, and it's honestly something that they could make a quick buck off as well. Like, you add a bunch of like crown bought benefits that expand across the whole guild, and you got yourself a money making machine, bro. You know how many people will make PvP guilds, like freaking questing guilds, pet making guilds, bro? The possibilities are endless in this game. Honestly, if you guys show excitement for it on Twitter in my comment section, that is something that the devs will look at. And like, it's definitely within the realm of possibility because they're talking about it on a KI live in front of like 2,000 other people. The chat system needs to be revamped, and that is also being relayed from me to you, again, based off of things that have been happening in the WizTuber space. It's just right now, this game, honestly, like, I don't like saying this, but it's not safe for a kid, especially when you don't have to have open chat to get around this filter. So this game being, you know, originally marketed towards people under the age of 17, I'm just kind of saying, bro, like, this chat system needs to be revamped. There are about like 1 billion people playing this game right now that probably should have been banned long time ago for saying some wild stuff. So, you know, but that's just my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? So chat system definitely going to be revamped. There's no doubt about it, bro. Like, chat system is going to be revamped, and that has to be a stepping stone that has to be accomplished before you get into guilds. And there is a high probability of that happening in 2021, especially when they're going on a limb and saying things like they're going to do things community based. Come on, fam. What's more community based than guilds? I'm calling it. All right, it's not confirmed, but fam, the cards are in front of us. We can get an idea of what's going on. But basically, that pretty much sums up the producer's letter that they dropped in December. Again, I do suggest that you go and read it because there is a lot of other, like, you know, nitpick information that I do suggest you read just because it is a good read. But that pretty much sums up all the information that they have for us in this. I just went through some brief highlights and things that I wanted to touch on and expand on, but do let me know what you're most excited for in the comment section below. So anyways, I do appreciate you guys watching. Please drop a like if you guys want to see more videos like this. I do apologize for making so many ramble videos lately. I am going to be hopping back in the arena. The myth is going to 90 because myth, in my opinion, right now, I will be coming out with a gear and deck setup for schools in the future because you guys are asking me about that. But myth is planning to be #1, and I do plan on also making a tier list on the top and bottom schools of level 90 PvP, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe, turn notifications on, and as always, all right, I'm gonna drift in the outro. That's just how we do things on this channel, fam. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe, like the video, turn on post notifications, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.